Have you ever stopped to wonder how a handful of tech companies became more powerful than many nations? Think about it. Amazon, Google, Meta, Apple. They're not just companies anymore, they're digital empires. And the fuel for their incredible rise isn't steel or cars or even money in the traditional sense. It's something you create every single day, often without even thinking about it. It's your data. Welcome to the story of how data became the new oil and how it built the empires that now shape our world. Let's rewind a bit. For centuries, the most valuable resource was land. Then, during the Industrial Revolution, it became oil. Oil-powered factories, cars, and entire economies. It was black gold. But in the 21st century, a new resource has quietly taken its place. It's invisible, it's infinite, and it's incredibly powerful. So, why is data so valuable? Imagine trying to sell a product without knowing who your customers are, what they like, or where they live. It's like shooting in the dark. Now, imagine having a detailed profile of every potential customer. Their age, their hobbies, their recent purchases, even their hopes and fears. Suddenly, you're not just selling. You're connecting with people on a personal level. That's the power of data. Companies like Google and Meta understood this early on. They offered us amazing services for free search, free social networking, free email. But there's a saying, if you're not paying for the product, you are the product. Every search you make, every photo you like, every message you send is a data point. It's a tiny piece of a massive puzzle that, when assembled, creates an incredibly detailed picture of you. This picture is then used for targeted advertising, which is the engine of the digital economy. Let's say you've been searching for hiking boots. It's no coincidence that you suddenly start seeing ads for hiking gear everywhere you go online. This isn't magic, it's data at work. The platform knows you read a potential beer and sells that access to advertisers who want to reach you. It's hyper-efficient and incredibly profitable. Last year alone, digital advertising revenue was in the hundreds of billions of dollars. That's the first step in building a digital empire, monetizing attention through data, but it doesn't stop there. The real empire building begins when these companies create what we call ecosystems. Think about Apple. You buy an iPhone. It works seamlessly with your MacBook, your Apple Watch, and your AirPods. You store your files on iCloud and download apps from the App Store. Before you know it, leaving this ecosystem becomes inconvenient and expensive. You're locked in. This walled garden approach ensures a loyal customer base and a continuous stream of revenue. Amazon is another master of this strategy. It started as an online bookstore. Now, it's the everything store, but it's also a streaming service with Prime Video, a cloud computing giant with Amazon Web Services Oz, and a smart home leader with Alexa. Each service feeds data into the others, making the whole system smarter and more indispensable. Oz, for example, powers a huge chunk of the internet, including competitors like Netflix. Amazon built the road, and now it collects a toll from everyone who uses it. These ecosystems create a powerful network effect. The more users a platform has, the more valuable it becomes for everyone. More people on Facebook means more friends to connect with. More sellers on Amazon mean more choices for buyers. This creates a virtuous cycle that makes it almost impossible for new competitors to break in. The giants just keep getting bigger. They have the data, they have the users, and they have the infrastructure. They've built moats around their digital castles that are incredibly difficult to cross. Now, this isn't a story of good versus evil. These platforms have given us incredible tools that have connected the world, democratized information, and created new opportunities. The ability to start a business from your living room or learn any skill you can imagine online is a direct result of this digital revolution. The benefits are undeniable. However, the concentration of so much power and data in the hands of a few companies raises important questions. What does it mean for our privacy when our every click is tracked and analyzed? How does it affect competition when a few giants dominate the market? And what is our role in all of this? Understanding that our data is a valuable resource is the first step. It's not just random information, it's the digital currency of our time. We are the ones who generate it. This means we have more power than we think. We can be more mindful of the data we share and the permissions we grant. We can support businesses that are transparent about their data practices. And we can participate in the conversation about how these digital empires should be governed. The age of data is still in its early days. The empires we see today are just the beginning. As technology like artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things becomes more integrated into our lives, the flow of data will become a tsunami. The oil of this new era is being refined every second, creating products and services we can't even imagine yet. The question isn't whether these digital empires will continue to grow, but how we, the citizens of this new digital world, will choose to shape them. The future is being written in data, and we are all holding the pen. Thanks so much for watching. What are your thoughts on the power of data? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the forces shaping our world. See you next time.